Good evening. I'm really sorry not to be able to be with you physically, but I'm currently in Washington at the G20 Finance Minister Central Bank Governors meeting, but I'm with you with my heart. I'm Deputy Director at the OECD. The OECD is the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, but I'm especially here with you as the chair of the INFE. INFE is the International Network for Financial Education, which comprise about 110 countries from all over the world. So I'm very proud to patron this ceremony, and I would first wish to thank our host, Mr. Denous, who is the Managing Director of the ESBG, and Mr. Guzetti, President of ACRI, and Mr. Cantarella, President of the Foundation Carisal. And I would, of course, wish to greet all of you and especially also to commend this excellent initiative, this European Stock Market Initiative. This Learning by Doing initiative promoting financial literacy of young people through this exciting, I think this is an exciting competition, is perfectly matching what we promote at the OECD and the International Network for Financial Education. And we fully support it, obviously. Financial literacy is more and more essential in our economies. And this is especially the case as we have increased complexity of the financial product, but also increased transfer of risk, especially in the credit and the pension field. I know that you young generation, young people, you do not care about pension. I understand that, but please do it as soon as you begin working. This is especially important because now the pension system has changed quite a lot, drastically, from the defined benefit scheme to the defined contribution scheme. And the defined contribution scheme are transferring investment and longevity risk to individual and household. So you need to be equipped, and you need to be equipped as soon as possible. And I'm quite sure and I'm convinced that what you have learned through this competition will help you, will provide you with a tool to address this pension scheme and to manage your life and your retirement. And all this work is built, of course, on a lot of analysis. And for instance, we did publish this book related to financial education at school. And this financial education at school can include games, can include exercise, and games like this game, this stock market competition. I think it would be a very good candidate to be integrated in the curriculum. And I would wish here to commend the teacher, because the teachers are essential for this financial education to be successful in the school, of course, and I wish to recognize their role here. This financial education is something that we define in a very broad way at the OECD. That's not only the knowledge, but that's also the skill, that's the attitude, that's the behaviors. And for the young generation, this will allow you to gain the core competencies that you need to have to manage your financial life. And that's also why we develop work related to the core competencies for the young generation. And that's, again, an example of the work that we are developing. But we're not only developing analysis related to the core competencies and identify them, but also assessing, testing the competencies. And that's the role of a program that we call the PISA program. The PISA program is the program for international student assessment. And that's a program which is measuring, assessing the proficiency of the young people, 15 years old, in mathematics, in reading. But also since 2012, we're doing that for financial literacy. And we rank the countries, and this helped them to take the appropriate measure, including to correct what is going wrong. And in this respect, in the PISA exercise, we have 5 levels of proficiency. And I must confess that considering your competition, I'm quite sure that all of you, after this competition, would certainly rank in the 5th one. And maybe, should we even create a level 6 for you winning team that I wish to congratulate warmly today. I hope that you now understand better why the OECD is definitely supporting this initiative. This is, for us, really a fantastic way of learning. A fantastic way of learning, of course, the stock market, but not only that. To understand the fundamental of the economy, to understand the rational, to understand the irrational, to understand the return and risk. That's very important. The awareness of the risk is key, is really key. The risk should not stop you, but you need to understand the risk to go further and to be successful. I'm convinced that after this competition, you will have a different vision of the risk, different vision of the economy, and different vision of the stock market, of course. But you won't lose this. You won't lose what you gain. You gain skills. You gain competencies now, which will be with you forever. And this will help you in the future, providing essential tool for you to manage the financial challenge that you will inevitably, and I'm sorry about that, but inevitably you will have to meet this financial challenge in the new future. So be aware of that. Bravo to you, bravo to SBG for this excellent initiative. My congratulations. So, and all the best to all of you, and goodbye.